Hi, Dad. Do you get the question why from your daughter? Well, of course you do. I want to wear this dress. No, you can't. Why? I want to do this at school. No, you can't. Why? Why? And of course, an easy answer to this is, because I said so, because I'm Dad. And that used to work. When she was in the hero dad princess stage, before she became a teenager, that might still work. It's what we call the dad card, where you say, I'm your dad, and I know best, and here's what's going to happen. And so you just lay the dad card, and that's the why answer. Don't ask me questions. I'll do the thinking. Don't worry about it. Well, why shouldn't you do that? So if you say why, what a wonderful thing to happen, because your daughter is asking you to engage in conversation and saying, you know, Dad, so let's process the why is what I'm saying. You know, Dad, I value your opinion, but I want you to understand that I'm a young lady and that I have opinions too. So I might agree with you and I might not. Because if she's asking the question why, that means she's actually valuing your input and wants you to value hers. If she says something very flip and slams the door and heads out, there's no progress, no relationship, no anything. Now, you're going to have to deal that in a different sort of way. And it's just, wait a second, young lady, we need to talk about this. Again, in a calm way, in a time when you're not very frustrated. And you're going to get frustrated. You're going to blow up. I know. Well, maybe you don't. I can say I did. And what happened in that, they just were not very productive times. So the why question is a very productive time. That's the beauty of it. And a lot of times as men, we don't like to be asked why. We like to be lords of our castle. And we want to just know, well, this is how it is. Why? Because I'm Lord of the castle. And that's just not good enough many times for our daughters. And there's nothing wrong when she says, well, why, Dad? Why can't I do X? And you might not have a good answer. But you can say, you know, that's really a good question. I never thought about it. That's how my parents did it. That's how I did it. That's how I thought. Maybe things have changed. Maybe I need to do some research. What do you think about it? There's nothing wrong with answering a question with a question. And being able to come back and say, okay, well, let's talk about this together. And you can process it together. It's what we call life walking a question, where you life walk it together. You kind of walk and talk and understand. And get an understanding between the two of you. So this idea of why is a great opening for you to move into that relationship space that we always talk about. So instead of being frustrated by the question why, I'd suggest you redeem it. Redeem that coupon. Here's the why coupon. And when she gives you the coupon, you say, you know, I'm going to redeem that coupon and I'm going to work with you on that. Might be my answer, might be your answer, might be our answer together. But it's this relationship building, this life walking together, that the why question just opens the door to. Don't miss it. It's a great time. It's a great opening. And you can use why yourself. Why do you think you should do that? Why? There's nothing wrong with saying why. You can't say why all the time because you have to process. But why is a great introduction. Here's a coupon. When you need it, use it. Why? You can answer that question. Thanks for stopping by.